Hello gamers, welcome back. So a brand new FD system has been introduced in Bgmi. Well, do you know how to increase your FD ratio? You just need to kill and kill. Just kidding. Well, everyone knows killing is our main aspects to leave a higher stats behind, but few strategies, tips and tricks are as important as surviving and getting kills in each match. This game has never failed to give its players the utmost entertainment that they need. Every season players always look forward to improve their gaming skills and their stats in the game, but I am here still stuck with my Season 1 skills. With the new season launch, players have never taken that context out of their mind. Many of us try to increase our statistics in the game. In this video, I will give you some important tips to get your FD ratio better in whatever season you are watching this video. Well, as you all know beforehand, we used to have the KD system and not the FD system, so things are quite different, since the game has changed its stats. So make sure to watch till end. But before I reveal all the tips, make sure to throw your device on the like button, and make this video reach 100 likes. Alright, let's get started. At first, let me tell you what is FD ratio. Well, in Bgmi you guys will see that our old KD system is being replaced by a brand new FD ratio system. And KD was all about how many kills you are doing in a particular season, and it was calculated by dividing total number of kills secured in that season by the total number of matches played. And now the game has changed whole of its stats. This new FD ratio have been introduced in the game. Well, FD ratio means finish per death ratio. As you can see, with new update, a new info has been added to our stats which shows how many finishes you have done. And this FD ratio is calculated by dividing number of finishes you have given by number of matches you have played. Well, this system is quite interesting and unique. Now, in order to maintain your FD ratio, you also need to finish your enemies. Like previously we used to give knocks and then our teammate used to finish them and confirm our kills. That thing has changed. Now after knocking your enemies you need to also finish your enemies. Now I will give you some tips to increase your FD ratio. Alright, tip number 1, hot drops. So is taking hot drop the only choice to maintain your FD ratio? I know many of you have this question in mind. Alright, if you take hot drops you would get so much loot which you require in quick time. With that being said, there is a higher risk of getting your player killed in seconds you landed because the enemies get the loot, and if they manage to get their hands quickly then you are going to the lobby. Sometimes you may not get good weapons to fight, and you would get killed early in hot drops. Some players often judge people with their drop tactics, but if you have good gaming skills it doesn't matter where you go. By dying in early stages of a match you could not increase your FD. If you manage to survive the hot drops you may get positive results by taking the game passive in later stages, even though there might be some situations that you couldn't get your heads out of, so it is better to avoid hot drops in the game in order to increase your FD ratio with passive gameplay. So now tip number 2, is playing with randoms good? I know many of you have this question in your mind. This is a very crucial point that you have to consider with whom you are playing with, and also don't play with random teammates. By that you are not going with any fortune. Even though I don't have any teammates to play with, I play solo versus squad most of the time. Though there is a higher probability of getting killed because the randoms may not come with you or land with you. Moreover, they won't listen to you. That is why you have to play with your friends. Also make sure that you all got your backs covered by each other in the game. Imagine that you are playing with good players, and you are carried by them in the whole match. You would end up with less number of kills in the match that would eventually affect your FD ratio. Play with your friends that are actually of your tier, and they would give you support in getting kills which would help to boost your FD ratio. Alright, tip number 3, knock and finish. So as I explained at the very beginning, FD ratio means finish per death ratio. So not only you have to knock your enemies, but also you need to finish them in order to secure that kill. Well, since this FD ratio depends upon finishes you have given in a particular match, so you should always finish your enemies instantly. Like without waiting to clutch the whole squad, try finishing your kills first. That will help you to increase your FD ratio rapidly. And here is a bonus tip. If you want to increase your FD ratio easily, then you must try my noob lobby trick. I will give link in description. Do watch that after this video. Alright, tip number 4. Which map is easy? Well, this answer may vary player to player, like it depends on which map you play the most. So the map in which you play the most, obviously that will be easy for you. Like all you need to do is select one map, and then to know all the hidden and secret location and glitches of that particular map. And if you want to get more on this topic, I have already made a video on this topic, link in description box. Make sure to check that out to choose the best map for you. Well, I have already made a dedicated video in this topic, so moving on to the next tip. Tip number 5. Don't indulge in every fight. In order to improve your FD ratio, you should play passive gameplay and play carefully because everyone out there also tries to get better out of all, so you should act accordingly. So you should avoid unnecessary fights and take part in less number of fights. It is better to avoid unnecessary fights. Also remember that you should not rush an open with which you have no covers to hide. In such a case you would get exposed to other players far from you, and they would have a clear sight to take you down easily. Make sure that you have cover from your friends while taking such a move in the open. So that's all for this video, and if you found this video helpful, then make sure to share this video with your friend. This will definitely help them out, and also drop a like and make this video reach 100 likes, and also do subscribe if you are new here for more amazing contents. Well, this is my Insta ID. If you want some more cool stuff, then follow me. Link in description box. Well, let me know in the comments section if you want me to make video on any topic. I will surely try my best to clear your doubt, and also let me know if you have any queries regarding this topic. See you in the next one. Peace.
No fear, I'm standing right here, eyes peer with my mind clear, never look